Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hope you all having a wonderful Tuesday evening, and I hope you all are having a wonderful week so far. Tonight, we're going to be jumping back in with some more Destiny 2. Of course, doing the more episodes Echoes shenanigans, I guess. I know we're a little bit late, but it's fine. So we'll go ahead and get started. That way we can try and get through the story tonight before I need to go to sleep or something like that. Let's go ahead and start up our good old Destiny 2. I think I turned up Destiny music the other day when I was doing stuff in here. That title music was actually kind of loud. Hunter. Infamy, Valor, Double Crucible Rewards, Vanguard Booster. Oh yes, that's what I did. I forgot I messed around with some of the cutscenes. Okay, let's see. In the store this week, we have Neon Splash. So I'll go ahead and pick that up. Have the Desecrated Shell. This is the Witherhoard Shell. Glow Stick Dance, Heartbreaking Entrance. And down here we have the Buried Treasure Projection. Objective Reality for the Truth. Is the Crux Lamar going on there. The Gear Falcon Ornament. About damn time this came in here. We'll go ahead and pick that up too. I don't really use Truth too often, so I don't feel like I want to pick that up. It's also not that great of an ornament. We have the Black Armory Sparrow. Archangel's Might, the Warmind kind of ship. Dramatic Countdown. Drone Flight. Renewal Entrance. Kind of the Traveler Awakening effect, I guess. Vex Incursion. Ossified Entrance. Breezy Clear, Welded Brass, Chitin Slate, and Flavado Core. It is nice to finally have Pressure Stabilizer. Because otherwise Gear Falcon kinda looks hideous sometimes. Wow, Deep Dye keys that I still have, apparently. Yeah, these should have gotten, yeeted out of my inventory, but I still have them, so fuck it, we'll keep them. Turn down that music. So probably have to go to Helm, right? I'd assume. Failsafe newly briefed on Echo Command. I finished the other thing too, so cool. This week we have 7. So let us get to the Helm. Fucking weird ass stuff that I kind of threw together. Just to make me look as D1 as possible. Rustic look going on here, but Lubre. Oh yes. Very goofy that all the feathers in this just kind of changed. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll carry on. This dream will last forever. This dream will never die. Lasting for the challenge and the fight. Not you and I, the best that the world's ever seen. We'll follow this dream. Don't really have a great helmet. Let's be the sound that go around. It's a situation. In a new location without any explanation. Orientation. Na 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 na. Gone Sonic, he's #1 Sonic. Okay, Bolton. All right. Let's see what Failsafe has to say today.
Greetings, Captain. Ikora briefed me on the Echo of Command. And while we AIs are constantly given commands we cannot refuse,
I understand your problem conceptually.
I have completed processing the various radiolaria samples you retrieved from Nessus. They contain no traces of abnormalities.
Which is a huge disappointment.
I was about to euthanize the samples when I realized we could mix nanomachines into the radiolaria and reintroduce it to the planet.
The nanomachines will get torn apart, but at least we can track them for a while. Maybe that'll help us figure out what's going on.
Tell me when you are prepared, and I will have no choice but to assist you.
Kidding. I'd help anyway.
Isn't this how we got Quicksilver, was because we mixed Siva with fucking Vex fluid? Why are we doing it again? I mean, she didn't specifically say Siva, because technically Failsafe does have Siva. Like, there was Siva on Exodus Black. which interesting that we're bringing this up, but you know, hey, fuck it, I guess. We're doing the nanotech again. Ikora has briefed failsafe on the Echo command, which the Vanguard believes the conductor is somehow using to influence the Ness's Vex. While your support has allowed her to greatly expand her research capabilities, failsafe studies of the Ness's radiolaria are yielding few results, which is a huge disappointment, she mutters. But she has developed a new approach. We could mix nanomachines into the radiolaria and reintroduce it to the planet, she exclaims. The nanomachines won't survive in the radiolaria for long, but she'll be able to track their movements beneath the planet's crust. Maybe that will help us figure out what's going on. Harvest radiolite to gather the materials. Radiolite can be found most commonly within Breach executable and seasonal battlegrounds. Guess we'll do Breach executable, why not? It doesn't take too long. Stasis. Yeah, frost armor. Don't technically need that, because
Dominus of the Red Legion, annihilator of suns.
Welcome to a small dislocated chunk of my body, the Exodus Black. Outside these doors, Vex horrors await your analysis.
Failsafe. Please, lead the mission. You are captain now.
I am honored, but am technically unable to accept a permanent promotion to a position of authority. It's okay, buddy. How about we let the captain take the lead? I do not enjoy having highly pressurized, supercharged radiolaria so near my hull. Please stop them, Captain.
The pressure is coming from underground. Its point of emergence should be detectable.
Holy shit. Dun 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 dun. Already on this one. Why did all three of us come over here? What the fuck?
Data for me means an assist for you.
There you go.
Never say I do nothing for you, Captain. I am a born helper.
Void Crystal. I don't know how, you know, Failsafe got a hold of this, but, you know, hey, fuck it. Scythe. That's a little awkward.
I am pleased to assist, Captain.
Deposit.
Please accept this gift and launch
Synaptic
some bets with
Spear.
it.
Bum, bum.
Your execution of this task was adequate.
Okay.
Well done, fire team. The more we learn of Nessus' changes, the better prepared we will be to face its dangers.
Speaking of danger, tracking incoming hostiles. Sending you the details, Captain. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
Smash. Bum, bum, bum.
Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
Your traveler! You let your city die!
Fallen incoming. I have seen this crew repeatedly enter Shadow Legion territory, with no casualties on either side.
It's likely the Shadow Legion are offering them the security a house would otherwise provide. In exchange for what?
Rendering assistance. May I join your fire team, Captain?
A lot of data.
I bet the Vex are boiling in their tanks processing that data loss.
Less ability regen.
And there's their leader, finally out of hiding. Now we're all here. Except me, physically. Ready to fight. I am pleased to assist, Captain.
You've awakened Nessus's last defenses. The Vex will do anything to neutralize the threat.
Like jamming my extraction link. Neutralize them, Captain. We'll get you out of there as soon as we can. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
Madam. Brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Eyes up, Guardian.
Hey, Captain. You got a problem incoming. A large,
It's fine.
bulletproof problem. There are days where I really miss having access to my railguns.
Yeah, you got a scythe? So do I, motherfucker!
I'd do anything to get that data. Anything.
Bum, 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 bum.
Please accept this gift and mulch some Vex with it.
Uh-oh. Stay the fuck away from me. Ah, bitch!
Data threshold
Give me my fucking
rendering
scythe.
assistance. I bet the Vex are boiling in their tanks processing that data loss.
Fuck you. You missed, bitch. I got you, brother. Bitch. 1v1 these fuckers up in here.
Guardian secured. Data extraction complete. And everyone lived.
Yes, though death by Vex may not be the only thing we have to fear on Nessus. Failsafe. Narrow your decryption endeavors. Find any segments of code referencing their attack on Saint. If the conductor can compel him, any of us could be vulnerable. We must be cautious with our patrol deployments. I shudder
Back to the
think
helm.
what she would do with you, Guardian.
She couldn't control me. No one can control me. I'm uncontrollable. I'm back. As you upload the most recent gathered data into Failsafe's system, she activates her remote uplink in her helm holo projection and blinks to life. I have something for you, Captain, she says excitedly. Her systems were she initiates a transmat. Took me a while to replicate, but you've been helping me so much and I wanted to return the favor. There's a cheerful chime and a panel on the console in front of you hisses open, feeling a shimmering engram, slightly warm to the touch. Oh, that's the Captain's log shit. Yeah, that's right. Rising Chorus, Failsafe words in appreciation as she uses the helm system to process the raw material you brought her. Fabricating nanomachines. Her view screen reads as progress bar slowly fills. After a few moments, the text changes to calibrating nanomachines. As another longer process bar fills. Finally, the process finishes. Naming nanomachines appears on her readout above a frustratingly long process bar. You tap your foot impatiently. Eventually, Failsafe dispenses a tube of synthesized radiolaria teeming with microscopic nanomachines. Even on the helm, their tracking signals are strong and clear. Once you deploy them, she will be able to follow their movements through Nessus with ease. Deploy the nanobots. High impact reserves a bolt shot. It's definitely better than the one I got earlier. Before, so I like high impact reserves and bolt shot. Feel the pain and focused fury. No thanks. Nessus. We now have two. There's this Chamber of Stone. Now deploy the funny things. I've come to deploy nanobots here. Deploy.
right, Captain. I've added nanomachines to the radiolaria that will allow us to track its progress down through Nessus. Please reintroduce the samples to the planet at the designated sites.
What do you think I'm doing? There we go, they've all been deployed.
Nanomachines away! I miss them already. The natural flow is being
conflux.
altered. Let me mark the next site for you.
The stern. A Red Legion, quote unquote. Deploy.
And they're off. Tracking.
Complete battleground core.
Captain, the radiolaria is being redirected deeper into the core of Nessus. I can hardly pick up the signals of my nanomachines. I'm calibrating the coordinates. Got it. They're moving through a previously unexplored area, and it appears to be heavily occupied. Prepare yourself for battle.
Ship I've already had. There it is. Battleground core. Da-dum. Ma-da-da-dum. Dun, 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 da-da-da-dun, dun. Bum, ba-da-da-dum. Planetary depths.
Hey, Captain. You're heading into the deepest parts of the planet. Those nanobots could only tell me so much. You'll need to get down there yourself if I'm going to get any useful data.
You are in unknown territory now, Guardian. Be ready.
Be brave. That is a lot of radiolaria. That's taken. What the fuck? Since when have there been taken on Nessus? What the fuck? They really are just wandering. Well, deeper. Navigate the Vex structures.
What did the Taken want? Why are they here?
Taken are drawn to paracausal forces and those with immense strength of will. But they're leaderless now. No king and no witness. And Xivu Arath either doesn't possess the power or doesn't have the inclination. All we can speculate is that they're drawn to the conductor.
No king, no witness. Technically, Savathun could take control over them again if she wanted to. Because it kind of seems like she's taken over a portion of the Dread, maybe. Smash the piston.
Since you released those nanobots into the radiolaria, I can track their movement through Nessus. They couldn't have done it without you. You know, since I'm all the way up on the planet's surface. It's fun looking at this place through your eyes, though. Exploring. Sightseeing. Even after all these centuries, there's a
Flag
lot of
rally.
this planet I haven't seen. Thanks, Captain.
The Vex have established their defenses.
Hey,
Remove
look.
them.
It's the Garden World strike boss. Oh boy.
Failsafe has hacked their security. Bring down that Vex, Guardian.
System override. Is that?
This was here the whole time? Failsafe did not know?
Failsafe sensors couldn't reach this far beneath the surface of the planet.
Now they can. Assimilating data. Wow. 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 This was here the whole time?
Maybe. Or it could be something new. Something the Conductor built when they grasped the Echo's power.
So, speaking of, those nanobots aren't responding to my signals. There's a pretty high chance the Conductor hijacked them. It ends here, Captain. Sorry.
It's alright, Failsafe. We can figure out another plan.
Return to the helm, Guardian. Failsafe and I will coordinate and find out our next steps.
Bum, bum. Da-dun, dun. Dun, da-dun, dun. A lot. Area's fucking massive. Ba-da-dun, dun. Na-da-dun, dun. Na-da-dun, dun. Complete each battleground in Act 2. Failsafe display lights up as she maps the new areas of Nessus you charted while fighting through Battleground Core. You studied the readout together, following the glowing channels of subterranean radiolaria as they flow ever downwards. Suddenly, Failsafe highlights a section of Nessus's surface. She has triangulated the location of unknown research specimen. The light in Failsafe's research bay flickers in anticipation. Search the coordinates for a new specimen. Here in a Watcher's grave, huh? Where Keidel's land tank is. Ba-bum. To the new research specimen.
Captain, I am attempting to locate a particularly interesting research specimen. I will re-engage my detection protocol.
Where is the specimen? It's supposed to be right here, I swear. I've been practicing. Ugh, you heard me do the beat boops and everything.
Search the coordinates.
Okay. Refining parameters. Adjusting for the unlikely event of specimen locomotion. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Ha! Gotcha! Captain, the specimen appears to be biological in nature. Which explains how it was able to evade my earlier detection. Clever little thing.
Alright. We captured a toad, it looks like. Dun, 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 ba-da-dun, dun, ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun. Place a specimen into Failsafe's research base. She thinks it will be happy in the helm away from the roaming Vex and Pontsville radial area. Joyful, she tells you, we rescued the specimen from dangers of Nessus and gave it a new home on the spaceship. In this way, and many others, it's just like me. Specimen croaks. Failsafe addresses it directly. I do not know if that was a sign of agreement or not. We have much to learn about each other. UFO bites.
Captain, I am analyzing the latest research sample you brought me, and it is a frog!
Technically, one of the Nessus proto-amphibians that developed adjacent to the Vex, but yeah, pretty much a frog.
I love him!
Of course, I don't really know him yet, but he seems likable. I can finally bring my nurturing subroutines online.
He should have a name! In honor of my original commanding officer, Captain Jacobson, I will name the frog Captain Jacobson. Don't worry, it's an honorary title. The frog will have no real authority. Oh, this brightens my day, especially after Ikora's concerning response to my theory on how I could locate the conductor. She was aghast. It seemed to cause her emotional distress. She asked me not to mention it to anyone else.
I'll clear down that way, Guardian.
Hello, Ikora.
Guardian, there's something I should discuss with you. Something I'm reluctant to suggest to Saint and Osiris. I think you'll see why. Failsafe believes she could open a portal straight to the conductor. She says she could extrapolate the coordinates by combining the new Vex data you've been collecting with her years of observations of the Nessus Vex. But she would need to compare it against control data gathered from Vex isolated from the Nessus network. She'd need an enormous amount of data, centuries of it, captured with perfect clarity and preserved by the Vex themselves. Our options are limited and dangerous. There is only one accessible database with that kind of fidelity. The mind of Saint 14, the deceased Saint 14, who is still laid to rest in the Infinite Forest. Our future may depend on Saint. Again.
Are we going back to Mercury? Ikora seems troubled as she lays out the details of Failsafe's plan. Thanks to the amount of data you've claimed from the Vex, finding the conductor's coordinates is technically possible, but it would require a vast amount of control data gathered from Vex isolated from Nessus' network. This data would have to be been collected over centuries, recorded with perfect clarity, and preserved in the Vex network itself. There's only one accessible database with that kind of fidelity, she says grimly. The mind of Saint 14. The Saint 14 who died in the Infinite Forest and whose body is still held deep in a Vex simulation. Claiming this data would involve incredible risk, both to yourself and the despondent Saint. Nevertheless, Ikora says, our future may depend on Saint. Again. I'm assuming that next week we're gonna end up going to Mercury then. Voice calling itself the conductor seems to be responsible for the strange behavior on Vex. Oh boy. Go back to Helm and listen to the radio. Radio.
Guardian, since you found me, I have only doubted who I was once. When Mithrax recounted how his people, their children, feared me, it shook me. Osiris says that I am Saint 14. My hands raised the wall. I walked with the Pilgrim Guard. How can I be a shadow of the saint who truly walked the city? When I remember the smells of the streets and the faces that smile. I met you on Mercury as I speak to you now. We fought together. I shattered the Vex for centuries, but I lived where he died, because we showed the Vex that our fate could not be calculated. Even in simulation, we surprised them, you and I. That is true. The conductor claims I am a man out of time, an approximation of reality. Was I not this already? Hard metal and brittle memory, spark and code 14 times over. Only my heart carried through. I know what it means to find myself again. But the conductor claims had Osiris not created the sundial, had I remained forgotten, Sagira would live still. How could these things be connected? If it is true, I will not take my love from him as well, for it is strong, and he will need it.
A good question.
Don't be afraid. You
How is that connected?
I am still trying.
If we didn't rescue Saint,
Find myself again.
Sagira would live? It just seems like a weird, construed kind of thing. I don't know. Doesn't seem right. Echoes Battlegrounds.
You must delve further into Nessus, Guardian. There is much to uncover here.
Bum, bum.
Everywhere they build, the Vex work in shapes. Spheres, rectangular prisms, platonic solids. There is meaning to every shape, if we can only find the right approach to their geometry.
Taking control of that Vex terminal will allow me to grant
Do
you
not
further
like this one
access
because
into
this one
Nessus.
takes so long with this fucking stand around and wait for Ghost to finish hacking. It takes so long.
Good news is we're halfway done. The bad news is that more Vex are converging on your position.
That overload did not exist.
Access granted. Good luck, Captain.
Finally. That one takes so long.
You have descended so far and still I see no end. How deeply does this radiolaria flow?
We'll find the answer. Soon.
It's battle! Whoa. Beautiful. Agent Beth. It will never last. Oh, that's just insta-kill. Okay.
This Vex Force facilitates the movement of Radiolaria through the planet. Please destroy them.
Beat his ass up. There we go.
Ikora, you met with Cade Six in the Pale Heart. Spoke to him after you had put your grief behind you. He was brought back from a wish. That is close enough to a simulation. How did you...
I was grateful. I got the chance to say goodbye to a friend. A friend I was worried never knew how much I cared about him. You coming back didn't open any old wounds, Saint.
Tap, just an
It
instrument.
healed them. And not just for Osiris.
Easy peasy. Okay. Kind of like blew through the story this week, which is kind of funny. I know I started pretty late tonight. So I think I'm actually going to pick up stream tomorrow after I get off. We'll probably do no wait, I have raid tomorrow as well. Okay. So we'll probably do some more stuff for Destiny. We'll probably do we'll probably try to finish off like some of the battleground stuff, and then of course we'll have raid and whatnot as well. But we are gonna go ahead and end it here for the night. I know it's only been about an hour and a half. But I did start pretty late tonight. And funny enough, I've actually not eaten yet. I need to eat at least a little something before I decide that I need to head to bed. But thank you all for watching for a little bit right now. Again, like I said, we'll pick back up tomorrow once I get off of work. We'll do some more Destiny stuff and then whatnot. But otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I will catch you all again tomorrow for raid day. Have a good night, guys. I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.